last time.
Howdy, everybody.
Hey.
First, can you hear us? Second, did you hear that video?
Yeah, we're plugged in my computer this eve, so things might not work. Do you even hear the music? Because that might not be a thing. I don't like this. This is why we don't use my computer. Yeah.
And we can hear the music.
Yeah, but I mean, the last time I did a show, I could hear the music, and nobody could.
Can be heard.
Oh, thank you. Okay. So yeah, we started tonight with the opener where we couldn't hear the sounds. So I was like, yeah, what's happening?
Which is weird because we just played something on your computer and heard it fine. So that's weird.
The magic of podcasting and video casting or whatever.
Hi, my name's Brandon.
Hi, I'm Danica. This is the New Releases Show.
I am here for the single issues, but mostly because the single issues this week are very non-Danica.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
So Brandon's still feeling quite down. So maybe a little bit lower. So I'm going to take the reins from pretty much here down, which is, as you can see, the most of it because this is a 5th Wednesday of a month. So there's not much singles, but we compensate. My gosh, do we compensate?
Yeah, the single issues this week were light AF. To the point where we were done-ish around 3. But for the image that Andrew took care of, thank you so much. He sent us home. He sent me home.
No.
Go home, young man.
Right, you would have worked yourself to the bone.
Yeah, better.
Yeah. And you got to take a bit of a nap because you need to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes all I need is permission.
It's true. It's true.
It's like when you were sick, instead of like, do you want to stay home? I said, I'm going to get you to stay home. Yeah. That's how that works with both of us.
Yeah. Well, otherwise we're doing okay. But yeah, I think we're all just kind of collectively tired. Variant Edition is tired.
So sleepy.
What's new? But it's okay. It's all right. It's only, the lead into the holiday season. It's not gonna get busier.
We are, as of a couple weeks ago, having our best year ever.
That's true. We surpassed 2021. We did.
2 Wednesdays ago.
2 Wednesdays ago.
It was pretty exciting.
And we surpassed our last November. Was that last Sunday or the Sunday before?
It was last Sunday.
Yeah. So, kicking 2021's arse.
Or I guess the Sunday before. Yeah.
Anyway, doing pretty good.
Yeah. So,
I mean, please please still come spend money in December because any over and above is good because then we're gonna aim to beat that in 2023.
Getting better and better.
Yeah.
For all y'all.
All right. So I'm gonna get started so you can. I have to get you to leave your phone here though because you have the music.
I am definitely leaving my phone here.
Okay, cool. So Brandon will talk to us about the single issues, and I will provide color commentary as is my way. And then he will put on the hat that I had on last week, which was our producer's hat, where he is in the chat. So, and he posts comments and such. So, thank you for understanding.
Indeed. All right, we've got Blue Beetle Graduation Day. This features my favorite DC superhero, Jaime Reyes, who is a back baby and not in a grimdark thing, which is what a lot of his recent stuff has been. Classic Jaime Reyes. So if you want kind of a feel, it's pretty much kind of more of a Hispanic Spider-Man type thing, who has a family. And a lot of his stories are informed by his friends and his family and his support system, and how important it is to have a support system. It's really wonderful, and I'm very happy to have this back. And the new creative team was absolutely wonderful. Josh Triglio doing the writings, and there's a newcomer on the arts, whose name is probably somewhere in here. There we go. Adrian Gutierrez. Definitely more of a manga influence too. But nice. So we've got Planet Hulk World Breaker. This takes place 1,000 years into the future, which is a long time away from now. Some might say 1,000 years from now.
Or so.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know the stuff's what happened in Planet Hulk, it's a little bit like the movie wherein Hulk was a gladiator. But it was more of a Conan style planet, and he had a wee babe. And now 1,000 years in the future, there's a new society that's taken over that planet, and Hulk-like creatures who inhabit there because Hulk kind of hung out there, had babies, other people have ended up there. There's a system against them, and it was really, really good. It's by Greg Pak, the person who did the original Planet Hulk. It's got some Greg Pak characters too, but I don't want to spoil any of that.
Mm-mm.
We've got Justice Society of America kicking off Jeff Johns' new 12-issue run featuring the Justice Society of America. This one goes places that you might not suspect, especially since his JSA run was very much about sort of the classic superheroes. And this one kind of takes a look at the entire length of the DC universe, including the future, and focuses on the Huntress, this specific version of the Huntress, who is Batman and Catwoman's daughter, as she was in the original JSA in the alternate Earth, way back in the day. The Superman Kal-El returns, features some stories about how Kal-El has come back because he's been gone to War World, where he's been a fight boy in the pits, like Planet Hulk, except with a Superman. Is about him coming back, reconnecting with some folks, and bridging the gap between this and Dark Crisis. For those of you out there who are just like, but how? That's how. We got the return of My Bad, the super bizarre Mark Russell and Bryce Ingman series with Peter Krause, as he's on the cover here. Pizza, murder, love, Acid Chimp's life story, and the secrets of Emperor King's HQ. But yeah, there's a pizza murderer, and he's going after superheroes, but he's not getting it quite right. He's attacking people that happen to have names close to the superheroes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not going too well.
Ooh.
And yeah, it looks like the Chandelier might have to come out of retirement. I love the Chandelier. He is a man who wears a chandelier on his head and fights crime. We have Avengers Assemble #1. This is the start of Jason Aaron's finale for all of his Avengers stuff. If you've been reading any of Jason Aaron's Avengers stuff, it is in your file. If you haven't, this is going to read like something from a fever dream. It's got the Avengers from 1 billion BC, and it's got a bunch of multiversal superheroes, and you get some multiversal supervillains. It's gonna be freaking wild. And finally, Spider-Man Double Trouble. The newest in the Double Trouble line of all ages comics from Marvel. This one features Spider-Man, Miles Morales, doing an adventure with their stinky roommate Venom. He's very stinky.
I love those ones. They're fun.
They're so good. Vita Ayala is doing co-writing duties with Mariko Tamaki. And Ryu Ryu continues to do the art. That team is great.
It's true. It's true.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna blow my nose, and then I'll be on the comments.
Okay.
Love to your mother.
I love you, Brandon.
I love you too.
Yep, don't take your cup. All right. While our valiant hero goes to recover and perfect, not knock over the camera. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna get in on these. So it was really cool. It's fuzzy. Was that your squee? That was your imitation of squee? Ben says bye, comics daddy. Oh, I love it. So we had the chance to actually read some stuff, graphic novel wise beforehand, which we usually don't get to. So I read Super Trash Clash. Yes, that is how cool. So good. So good. All right, here we go. For her birthday, Jewel wanted the hottest new video game, but her mom accidentally bought her Super Trash Clash, one of the worst games ever made. Years later, when older Jewel finds a cartridge in a video store, memories come flooding back. Simpler times when she could disappear into electronic worlds or spend hours battling with friends and enemies, and the love and the sacrifices that bound her family together. It was really sweet. It's this great. Sorry, Jason. He's got to rest his voice because he's probably going to be pushing it really hard tomorrow, but that's who he is. This was really great. I really like this. It's a story about a daughter and her mom, and it's this memory. So I highly recommend it. All right. Just gonna try to make more piles over there. Next up we have Parasite. Interesting. Full color collection. My. Oop. Don't knock over the water. They arrive in silence out of dark skies. They infest human hosts and consume them. And they are everywhere. They're parasites. Alien creatures who must invade and take control of human hosts to survive. Once they have infected their victims, they can twist their host's bodies into any abominable shapes they choose. Ooh. Okay, content warning on the description. Serious body horror here. Craniums splitting to reveal mouths of sharp teeth, bat-like wings erupting from backs, blades tearing through soft hands. This is not a very me book. I'm not good with body horror. But most have chosen to conceal their lethal purposes behind ordinary human faces. Nobody knows their secret except an ordinary high school student. Shinichi managed to stop the infestation of his body by an alien parasite, but can he find a way to warn humanity of the horrors to come? Oh boy. Okay, well, I guess if you are into body horror or are not completely turned off by that, not for me, but I know quite a few people that would be into that. That's true. I don't know if Brandon's at the computer yet, so I'm just going to do this. Yes, the teaser was out for the Halloween Comic Fest, so I did not read it. And for good reason. Awesome. That seems like a big step. The manga I read is like cute animals falling in love and people who own cats, so I am in a vastly different bubble. It's good though, because I know that while I can't recommend it to myself personally, I know who I can talk to about this, and so that's the fun thing about being a retailer is like there's gonna be books that are not for you, and that's okay. I read When Everything Turned Blue as well. Kira lives her life afraid of many things, but worst of all is the fear of an undiagnosed illness. As she delves further and further down a rabbit hole of denial and disassociation, she will be forced to make a decision that will alter her life forever. Presented in English for the first time, When Everything Turned Blue is the intimate story of one woman's journey toward acceptance and healing. Okay. All right. Brandon was reading Sunburn by Andy Watson, so hopefully he can leave a comment. Rachel is a teenager who lives a gray suburban life in gray suburban England. With her summer already mapped out for her, a job working at the butcher and a caravan holiday in Clacton, it seems like this year will only bring more of the same. So when family friends invite her to spend the summer with them in Greece, she jumps at the chance to escape her life and finally be treated like an adult. The Warners are everything her parents are not: glamorous, sophisticated, and carefree. And when Rachel meets Benjamin, a handsome young friend of the Warners, her summer seems to be taking a turn for the better. But there's no escaping the pains of growing up, and she'll soon learn that life on a small island where everyone knows each other's business may not be all it's cracked up to be. Hey there! Right. Next up, we have Lego Ninjago, Garmageddon. Garmadon. Keep adding extra words when I don't need to. Far away from Ninjago City, a village is terrorized by a mysterious new threat when they're saved by a stranger with incredible powers known as Garmadon, Lord of Destruction. Has Garmadon turned over a new leaf since his disappearance? Or is this just the first step in his master plan to finally defeat Master Wu and the ninja forever? I guess you'll have to find out. All right, so we have Volume 1 of Immortal X-Men by Mr. Kieran Gillen. No, don't fall over. The Quiet Council are the rulers of the Krakoan Age, for better or worse. But now, shaken by Inferno... Wait, I think I have Inferno too. Oh. Okay, ironically, you can buy both this time, but I do have it on a shelf right next to it. They strive to hold their nation together, no matter how much they want to tear each other apart. And Immortal X-Men brings you inside the room where it all happens. As Magneto leaves the council, his big shoes need to be filled. Celine demonstrating her foot size by crushing the whole island beneath it is unorthodox yet compelling. Okay. There is another paragraph, but I'm going to go forward because I still have a large pile ahead of me. Okay, we have Punisher. Oh, by newcomer Jason Aaron. Just kidding. I am not trolling you. The Punisher story to end all Punisher stories. Oh, thank you, Marvel. Always very hyperbolic. There we... Oh, no. Oh, no. I was wondering what was taking you so long. Hi. Oh. Okay. Well, that's Jim. That's Cats. Born of tragedy, devoted to war, unstoppable in his rage, Frank Castle has become the most accomplished killer the world has ever seen. Now it's time for him to confront the secrets lurking in his past and face his destiny. What shocking event convinces Frank to take the reins of... I missed a line. The deadly ninja clan known as the Hand? And once he becomes the warrior of the Marvel Universe's most notorious assassins... It's actually hard to say. Will it mean an end for the Punisher or a new bloody beginning? Is the Punisher truly the fist of the beast, the predestined high slayer of the hand? Or is he nothing more than a prisoner of the ninja's twisted lies? Prepare for a show-stopping showdown against the very god of war himself. I know, there will be more Punisher. I don't know. Next up, we have The Witcher, Ronin. So we have a manga story set in the world of The Witcher. In a new world inspired by Edo period Japan, Geralt is faced with difficult moral choices while battling a variety of yokai and oni, creatures inspired by Japanese myths. Each encounter drops a clue in his desperate search for a mysterious apparition known as the Lady of the Snow, Yuki Onna, for she is the key to the one Geralt seeks, but finding her won't be easy. That's cool. That looks fun. I didn't get a chance to look into this, but nice sepia tones. Oh, you have that one. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Next up, a couple spooky books. Arkham City, The Order of the World. One day, it'll happen. One day. And then 3 years from then, they'll be like, tricked you. We were joking. So I read, when this was coming out in issues, I read like the first 2 or 3, and it was really, really good. And so I definitely want to get back to this one and revisit it, because this is very creepy. It was like this guy with like legit eyes on his fingers, and it's just like, it's so weird. Remember what I said about body horror and how much I don't like reading it? I enjoyed this. So you there reading this, the world around you seems mad at times, no? Yes. Take me home with you, and I will speak to you of shadows and loss. I will tell you of a doctor, her name Jocasta Joy, who was tasked by Gotham City with gathering up the undesirables who ran from a place called Arkham Asylum, as it was lit aflame. How do I know? I was there, you see. I saw them all as they struggled to survive, grasping wildly at safety in a city that did not want them. And who am I? Why, the 10-eyed man, of course, who sees with each finger the past, the present, the possible, the worlds in between, and even that which is seen by none, but known by all, the mind. Very, very good. Very good. Written by the prophet Dan Waters and drawn by the seer Danny. Love this. They kept up the whole bit. I love it. So, this is very cool. All right. Next up, we have I hate this place, which originally was and still is really. Fuck this place. I know I'm supposed to use the censor button, but whatever. This is what this series was supposed to be, and then everyone freaked out. So that's fun. So now you can get your preferred title with whatever you like. They wanted a fresh start. Instead, they got the most fucked up place ever. After inheriting a farmhouse, Trudy and Gabby are ready to start the next chapter of their lives together. Except the farmhouse is already home to a mysterious force that's attracted ghosts, aliens, and all kinds of supernatural beings for decades. Now, Gabby and Trudy must play by the house rules in order to survive living amongst the most frightening creatures on Earth. So, this is just heckin' delightful. That is true. That is true. So, Oh, that's so good. All right. Yes. So it is a limited edition, basically, only one print run. So if that is the title that you desire, we have many a copy at the store, but yeah, they will go fast. The guys I work with are very smart, and they're always very on top of things. So they're like talking in the comments. It's very funny. All right, we have the complete collection of Wonder Woman Earth 1. This nice, big, beautiful soft cover. Oh. You're fine. You'll be okay. Which is why we wear the producer's cap, because you don't have to talk. All right. For millennia, the Amazons of Paradise Island have prospered by isolating themselves from the problems of man. But one of them, Diana, Princess of the Amazons, has long yearned to discover what the outside world offers. When Air Force pilot Steve Trevor crashes on the island, Diana finally sees her opportunity to leave the confines of her society. Her journey leads to her making new friends, learning new customs, and traveling to places she never dreamed of. Oh, wait. Okay. It's not a sneeze, just a weird tickle. But despite Diana's good intentions, the danger of man's world are very real, and she is to confront them. If she is to confront them, she must rely not only on her physical prowess, but her strength as a leader. So, there we go. All right, now I'm getting a little sniffy. Okay. So we have Studio Ghibli, The Complete Works. It's a beautiful art book that stands on its own, which I love. No hands. Oh, let's see here. Brandon's favorite. Oh, that's really cool, actually. Okay. See this? Look at that. It's in the book. How cool is that? Ah. Yeah, they do it in the back half too. That's awesome. Okay, that's just really cool. So yeah, I don't think I have to explain that. I don't know why I was looking for an explanation. All right, we have Haboomf. Jeff Lemire's Ascender. Very cool. Wow. So this collects the complete series, all 18 issues. 10 years after the conclusion of Descender, magic has taken the place of machinery, and the rules of the universe are very different. Andy and Effie's daughter, I'm going to go with Mila, spends her days exploring the lonely wilds of the planet Samson. Yes. Descender then Ascender. Absolutely. And trying to stay out of the clutches of the all-powerful vampire witch known only as Mother. But like her parents, Mila doesn't like to play by the rules, and when a certain robot pal of her dad's shows up, nothing will ever be the same. That's cool. So if that sounds interesting and you haven't read Descender, you can definitely go back and do that. If you were waiting for the hardcover, this is here. Big dork. Oh my gosh, the books just get bigger. I'm gonna move my water. This is dangerous. All right, the last three, I'm gonna have to use my muscles for. All right. The first whomp is the Invisible Kingdom hardcover. Very. Yes. These are the big boys. All right. I got to turn this over because I'm not going to be able to read this down here. So apologies for not showing the cover. Vess has just left her life behind to become a nun. None. A disciple of the most powerful and enigmatic religion in the universe. Grix lives to pilot the cargo ship, the Sundog for Lux, the omnipresent corporation that rules the entire galaxy. But when both stumble upon a shocking discovery, what they thought was true will shatter, and they'll be forced to forge a path through the most dangerous edges of space for the truth, for love, and for themselves together. So this library edition features all 15 issues, including special extras. We've got the original pitch, we've got concept illustrations, character designs. This is fantastic, and it's very tall. So you're gonna need a tall bookshelf for this. Like, okay, wait, yeah, this is my arm. Loop. Anyway, so. And because it's a nice big book, it's got a ribbon. I love books with ribbons. Brandon likes French flaps. I like ribbons. All right, I'm gonna put this one down here. Okay. All right, next up, we have Copra, the Master Collection by Michelle Fife. All right. Oh, perfect. They're ugly, they're mean, but up until today, they've always been loyal. So when one of their own betrays them, Copra has no choice but to turn their nightmarish skills on everyone who ever even looked at them funny. So this collects Copra 1 to 12. So there will be more of these beautiful books. Book 1. No ribbon, but that's okay. I accept it. It's all right. They definitely went ahead with all of the pull quotes. So, I mean, if you had any doubts about this, wow. Let Joe Casey tell you how good it is. Holy. Let Junot Diaz tell you how good it is. Jeez. Okay. Weird, yeah. Okay. Yes, so we do have single issues in store, and as of last week, they are on our website. So you can buy our single issues from us, Copra single issues online. Now we're very few and far between with our single issues. Obviously, we can't have all of them because that would be tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands eventually, and it would be a lot. But we do have Copra single issues. So if you are not in Edmonton and you want to get some mailed to you, go to variant@edmonton.com. All right. Last. Okay. Oh my gosh. So we have the Droulet Library, Lone Sloan, the first graphic novel collection. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm like, where is the reflection going to happen? The lighting is the next thing in this room that we're going to fix. Sound is good. We've got a table. The lighting is next. But it will be okay. Oh, the Lone Sloan? That's funny. Okay. Lone Sloan is Droulet's tortured hero, traveling the galaxy for an answer to the mysteries of the universe and his soul. In an endless struggle against dark gods, robotic entities, and alien forces. So the first 3 books, 6 Voyages of Lone Sloan, Delirious, and Gale, are collected together for the first time. Includes 3 unique art cards. Very cool. Nice. I do love slipcases. I think they're very nice and they look very good on a shelf. And they also remind you to read the book because you can see them on the shelf. Very cool. Very, very cool. Wow. When it's just me, I talk real fast. That's funny. I'm just gonna mention a couple things then. We don't usually do this, but because I have time. Issues 2 of Briar and the Approach are out this week, or tomorrow rather. So if you bought issue 1 and liked them, look forward to. And Lovesick. I would have put them all together. I didn't. Whatever. Anyway, I only have so many hands. Lovesick is really, really good. So, Briar, Approach, and Lovesick. Whoa, no, that did not work. There we go. Yeah, they didn't mail well. I didn't like that. The story holds. The story is very solid. The paper, not so much. All right. Okay. Well, I guess it's my time. Sorry for the short show. I guess I didn't have much to say. There's really nothing. Oh yeah. Story's great. That's absolutely one of the ones I'm gonna follow in singles because it is just so messed up and so delightfully messed up. Yeah. Anyway, oh yeah. 1 second. Okay. Oh, my mom's asking if I felt the earthquake at all because apparently there was an earthquake near Peace River like a couple hours ago or an hour ago. That was weird. I didn't know that until I noticed that Edmonton was trending on Twitter. So no, I did not feel the earthquake. Yes, I will. I was just like kind of vamping for time because I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if there was stuff to mention, but there really isn't. Everything is per normal. Please come in and buy a graphic novel because I am out of space every week because there's so many amazing graphic novels every week. But you can help me out with that by taking one home, or 3 or 5. I will not stop you. All right. I get to do the mirror. Okay. I am definitely not going to be looking in the camera. Sorry. All right. This is super fun and weird. Like role reversal right here. I'm usually the one who gets sick. All right. Oh my gosh. Don't say that, Ben. It's not. I refuse. It's not December until Thursday. Oh my gosh, my parents' wedding anniversary is on the Thursday, actually. I should send them an email. All right. Scrolly. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. This was fun and actually not as awkward as I thought it would be because I remember the last time I hosted a show alone and it was a train wreck because I am a train wreck. I see Ben. Hello. I see Sean. Hello. I see Andrew. And you can too. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 11 to 6:30, and Saturday, 11 to 5. So come on down and ask him questions about comics that I can't answer because we have different tastes. And that is cool because it just means that variant editions like Fingerprint got bigger and our referral bubble got bigger. It's so cool. Hello, Patrick. I see you. J Swiss, I see you. Thank you. I've got RX Causality on Twitch. Thank you so much for coming by. Lot of Brandon comments. I see Brandon. Hello. I'm so happy you're here. I'm so happy that we do this together. This is very exciting. My life would not be as fun without you. Okay. Did I click on that? Sorry. I was scrolling. Depends on what you want to subscribe to. At variededmonton.com you can find all our graphic novels, like all our stock. As I said, not before, not single issues, no. But if you want to start a subscription file with us, I am more than happy. Our email is comics@variededmonton.com. Or if you just have any questions, or if you want referrals, I'm cool with that too. Reach out and we'll chat. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you very much. I will head out, and I guess, wow, I've got some time. I'm gonna read some books. This is exciting. I see. Money. Brandon knows the Twitch answers. See, I don't know the Twitch answers, and that is why he is on comment tonight. Well, that's not why, but yeah. So smart. So smart. All right. Thank you again. I love you. We couldn't do this without you. And you make our lives sparkle. All right. Let's see if I pick the right one. Bye.